Hello friends, welcome back to my blind playthrough of Planescape Torment. This is episode 60, and we are still trying to save Trist from slavery. And I think I've thought of a new way to do it. Well, not really a new way, but I think I should talk to Lenny, right? Because she mentioned him. She mentioned him as an associate of Byron Pickett's, and I think I kind of forgot that last episode, so that's what we're starting with today. Lenny, my boy. You see Lenny. He gives you a mock smile at your approach. Well, hello again, Burke. To what do I owe this pleasure? I've got some questions. He laughs at you. I ain't no tout. If you got questions, go find one. His smile broadens. You'd best push off before I have to bleed you. Well, what if I told you Byron Pickett, or Pickett? I guess I should pronounce this as Pickett, right? But somehow Pickett just sounds good to me, I don't know. I guess Pickett. What if I told you he sent me? He stops smiling and examines you for a while. His eyes linger on your scars and he swallows slightly. After a moment, a frown settles on his face and he appears to be nervous. Pickett sent you. Why? Well, he said you could answer some questions. Did he really, though? He frowns. What questions? You notice he looks rather tense. Good. That's what we want him. I want to ask you about, well, learning the thieving art would certainly be interesting, but the papers you stole from Trist. He swallows hard and stares at you. You notice his muscles tense and it looks like he's ready to run. He puts one hand on his hip in a nonchalant manner, but you can tell he is wound tight as a spring. I don't know what you're talking about, Burke. You'd best be off. Well, should I be a badass here? Should I just tell him I'll kill you if you don't give me those papers? Let's play nice by smiling wickedly. You know what I'm talking about, Lenny. Byron had you steal some papers from Trist. I'm here to collect them. He swallows hard and the corner of one eye starts to twitch. He glances at the scars that cover your body, then tries to meet your gaze, but cannot. Collect them. I destroyed the papers after I nicked them, just like Byron told me to. He finally meets your gaze. I don't think you did. I really don't think you did. Was this a hidden skill check? Did the game check for my strength right here or something? Or how did I manage to intimidate him? Does this just happen naturally? Well, why are you so nervous, Lenny? Let me guess. Byron thinks you destroyed the papers, but maybe you didn't. Maybe you kept them. A little blackmail material, perhaps? He stares at you for just a moment, then suddenly turns to run. No, you don't. Let's grab him. Just as he starts to run, you leap forward and grab him by the arm. He struggles for a moment, but cannot match your strength. He finally goes limp in your grasp. All right, I didn't destroy them. I'll give them to you. Just let me go. You loosen your grip. Why did you keep them? Was it blackmail, like I assumed? He snorts and gives you a defiant look. I kept them so I could turn stag on your boss Pickett and keep Trist off the block. He shakes his head. Blackmail my arse. Really? Why would you turn stag on him? I mean, I've never heard this phrase, but I can imagine what it means, so why'd you do it? He looks at you with some pride. I mean. I may be a thief, but I do have some standards. I won't kill some poor sod, and I won't do what Pickett did to Trist and her husband. He shakes his head and looks away. I told your boss that what he was doing was wrong, and he laughed at me. Interesting. So you're actually not like a irredeemable character. That explains why I can ask you to train me. By the way, Pickett is not my boss. He stares at you in disbelief. You serious? I thought... But you said... He watches you closely for a moment and then laughs. You gave me the peel so I'd spill the chant to you. He shakes his head and looks at you with respect. Good job, Cutter. Well, let's go get the papers, Lenny, now that we have a mutual respect for each other. He shakes his head sadly. We can't. They're in the warehouse and they're not open for business right now. Rumor has it there's some sort of management change going on, but I don't know if that's true. In any case, I can't get the papers. He looks at you sheepishly. That's why I haven't helped Trist myself, Cutter. I can't get the sodding papers. The warehouse. It's always the warehouse, isn't it? Well, that's definitely an exaggeration on my part. I've been to that place like 2 whole times, and one of those was just exploring. Well, I guess I'll get the papers by myself then. He smiles at you. Go to the warehouse and tell the clerk I'm here for a loan, and he'll give you Trist's papers. If you then tell him I gave Pikett the laugh, he'll give you a bonus. Why? Well, what's the relationship between this clerk and Pikett? And more importantly, what sort of bonus, of course? He laughs. Evidence, Cutter. It'll take Pikett off the streets for a long, long time if you give it to the right person. He thinks for a moment. If there's someone in the Harmonium you think you can trust, give it to them. In the Harmonium? I don't know. I don't know if there is someone I can trust in the Harmonium. Well, I guess I'll get those papers and figure it out from there, then. Updated my journal. So the warehouse is... was it this thing? Or was it on a different map? No. It is right here. So, let's just quickly save, because I don't want to repeat this whole conversation again. Now, hello there, Mr. Vault. What? Why are you taking the long way? Twice welcome to the vaults of the Ninth World. How may I serve you on this fine day, Sigillian? I think this is like the 3rd voice that I've given to this thing. I just don't remember how it speaks in my mind. I'd like to claim something. And what was it you were looking for exactly? I mean, a large bag of coins honestly wouldn't be that bad. But I was told to tell you that I gave Pikett the laugh. I certainly hope so, sir, whatever that means. I'm just a big dumb rockhead. Here are your papers, sir, and here, thank you. What can I do for you? Well, I guess nothing. Farewell. We at the Vault of the Ninth World value your business. Please return. Yeah, I bet I will, because the quest keeps sending me here. So I still got the dream pillow, by the way. I gotta hand that in. But more importantly, I've got the loan document. Shows that Trist's loan from Byron Pikett was paid in full. Perfect. And I thought I got 2 items from that, but I guess it was... I guess I got a bandage? I don't know. What did I get? It said gained item 2 times, right?
I'm gone.
I guess that's a mystery I'll never solve. Have I spoken to Lena and Connell and Otis here? I remember seeing them, but I honestly have no idea what they said to me. Help you find something? Who are you? Oh, yeah, you supervise these 2, that's right. Huh. I feel like that's kind of suspicious, and I should probably dig into that, but I honestly don't feel like doing that now. And this part here looks like it goes further on. This looks like something I could keep exploring for just a short bit. But I have no idea how to get there. Maybe I'm mistaken. Huh.
Done.
Okay, Trist. Good news. I guess I shouldn't be talking to her. You see Trist. She smiles at your approach and looks hopeful. Have you found the document, Cutter? Can you free me? Yep, as soon as I give it to Duran. A look of relief washes over her face. You think she is about to faint, but she quickly recovers. I thank you, Cutter. Please return to me after you speak with Duran. Yeah, I should have done that first. I want to ask you about Trist. I have proof that she is innocent of any crime. He smiles broadly, then laughs. Very well, show me this evidence. He holds his hand out to you. What if he, like, destroys it, and... what if he's in cahoots with Pikett? Never mind, he's not. He opens the document and quickly scans its contents. After a moment he sighs, then folds the document and puts it inside his shirt. It seems the courts owe Lady Trist an apology, sir. From this moment she is free, and I will make all the arrangements to have her status and property returned to her. Well, thank you very much. No, thank you. It is a rare individual who will do what you have done. He bows to you. Excuse me, I must speak with Lady Trist. Farewell. He begins walking toward Trist. I wanted to zoom in on that, but there was no cutscene. I guess she's just free, hopefully. Trist smiles at you warmly. You are my savior, Cutter. I will forever be in your debt. This was a pain in the arse. It kinda was before I figured it out, but I was happy to help you. Thank you, Cutter. She glances about and then pauses to think for a moment. You have saved me from a certain death, Cutter. A slow, painful death. She frowns as she thinks. Please wait here, I shall return shortly. She turns and walks away. Okay, what am I gonna get here? You see Trist approaching. She smiles and waves at you. Hello again, Cutter. Thank you for waiting. She looks about for a moment, then removes a purse from the folds of her dress. With the document you have provided, the courts will restore my status and finances. This is not much, but it is a well-deserved reward for what you have done. She hands you a purse. 1,000 coppers? That's actually really good. That would give me almost everything at Vrishika's shop, except I've already bought everything. Apart from my own intestines, because I can't buy those back apparently. I was right, they despawned, right? So, what can you do? You can reload an older save, but honestly at this point that would take me back so much that I don't care to do it. I forgot how noisy this place was. Well, now that we've done our good deed for the day, it's time to do our second good deed for the day and bring a coffin pillow to Xander. If that's even a good deed, honestly. I have no idea what he needs it for. I mean, I do have an idea what he needs it for, but I'm not really sure what to expect from it, you know? It seems like something that could potentially be harmful to someone or something, possibly even me. So, I don't know. I'm a bit on the fence about this quest, and it doesn't help that it's kind of fetch questy. It keeps sending me on these errands, which are somehow pretty difficult to do. So, I'm taking quite a long time in doing all of them, which causes me to kind of forget what the initial premise was in the first place. Mr. Xander, I have the pillow. Let's get on with it. So this opens your mind to the emanations of the Dream Builder. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Honestly, thinking about it, it could have something to do with the main quest, right? It could be just something that puts me in contact with Savle somehow. Maybe I should have seen that coming sooner, but it's only occurred to me now. Huh. Well, let's get on with it.
My journal.
Anytime you're ready for the dream key, Scarred Man, give the word and I'll pass it to you. Give it to me then. My inventory is not as full as it used to be. He pauses as if gathering errant thoughts. Close your eyes and stretch out your hand, he says. You have to feel this key before you see it, or it won't function. Peek? I'll do as he says? Question mark. You feel a touch in the palm of your calloused hand. At first you can barely feel it, but it rapidly grows in solidity in moments, until you finally hear Xander's voice. Open your eyes. When you do, you see a simple black feather in the palm of your hand. My work is finished, Xander nods. Use that key on the leftmost door of the foundry, and the Dream Builder will open to you. I must go now. I have work to attend to. So the key is a feather. Is it a portal key? Is it going to open a portal? I did all that work for a feather.
My journal.
It's the final safeguard on the Dream Builder, sod. You think I'd want just anyone waltzing in? I ain't stupid. Do you want something else, or can I get back to work now? I go back to work with my thanks, I guess. Huh. I finally finished that damnable Dream Builder quest. Wow, that is almost too meta, isn't it? The game is telling me you should feel horribly about this quest. This was a horrible quest, wasn't it? Didn't you hate this quest? Didn't you? Huh? What I received for it was a feather. This is supposed to be the key that unlocks the door to the dreams. I hope that it'll be worth the trouble. I do hope that indeed. So the left part of the foundry, yeah, there were some locked doors here, right? So is he talking about? Well, I guess the only one that's locked and is left is this one, right? And there we go. You find yourself standing under a hangman's noose without my companions, apparently? Oh god, what's this gonna be? A gravelly voice cackles out of the darkness. You dream again, again, again. That's not a gravelly voice, but it is cackling. Your body seems strangely light and airy, like you've lost control of it, like the winds blow you where they will. Ah, shit. You find yourself floating through a maze of twisted plants and black barbs that tear at your insubstantial body. Is this like a series of flashing images that I will see, or is this... Will the game let me off now and let me explore this area? Ooh, a cutscene? Question mark? Creatures of nightmare pull themselves from the ground and walls and rip at your flesh. Their furious attack drives you into unconsciousness. Oh, not unconsciousness. Okay, wow, those are pretty freakish. Ooh. You are standing in front of a tower of skulls that babbles at you, but you can't understand the words. A clattering behind you distracts you, and you see a battalion of fiends rushing you. I feel like the enhanced edition of Planescape probably should have filled in those blanks, right? I assume these are because in the olden days the screen resolution would be much lower, and somehow it got sort of cut off like this. Not great. You are standing in the maze again, and the stench of death surrounds you. You know you have killed all of them. The cackling voice breaks in once again. So am I dreaming about crazy me? About the crazy nameless one? Oh, my pretty little puzzle, you have killed these and so many more that I have lost count of them all. You are stricken mute and cannot reply. Come to me, my puppet. Come to Ravel in her black barbed maze. Come dream with me. I mean, yeah, it was obvious that it was Ravel. I'm just glad that the game outright told me. Shake yourself awake.
All right.
And I can't go back. All right. Anyone else see that? Mort, you are the chattiest of our party. Can we chat about this? What do you think we should do next? Some key and some portal that will take us to Ravel. Ah, okay. Do you know what the key to her maze could be?
My journal.
Oh, something that caused me to update my journal. I guess I gotta read this. No idea. I mean, a piece of Ravel. It could be anything from one of her dried out words to a work of art she did, or some dribblings from her lip. It's too vague. Still, I'm betting someone in the clerk's ward has to know something about how to snag a piece of that barmy witch. Okay, so he's just regurgitating that stuff about the clerk's ward. Okay, so he's just sending me back there again. But, so, okay, now I'm confused. I thought I hit a dead end with Ravel, but then as I was doing this quest, I was like, oh, hang on, this might have something to do with it, right? Because sometimes in these, especially in these older games, side quests, well, some quests look like side quests, but they are actually necessary for completion. Like, one other game that I can remember this being the case was The Witcher 1. There were also some quests which were explicitly listed as side quests, but you had to do them in order to progress, which was a bit confusing, but I'm ready for that now. I'm just not sure what to do about Ravel now. Find a portal key. I mean, I don't think that the feather was a piece of Ravel. And what I saw in that dream,
I'm gone.
I guess it was interesting, but I couldn't really make heads nor tails of it, so... Mr. Xander, I hope you've got something to say. No, in fact, you're not even here. That's not great.
I'm gone.
You're not up there either. Sandoz, how are you doing? You still owe me your life. Yes, I am aware. Now hang on, where did Xander go?
I'm gone.
He's not here. Keldor. Okay, I'm not interested in this. Well, I guess I could go up there and see if he's in one of those, behind one of those doors. Okay, not there either. But Eileen, do you know, you're a Godsman now. Are you still happy with it? I mean, I guess I am. Good. It pleases me that you're happy with your choices. What can I do for you? I guess I had some questions. Thildon says you're an anarchist and that you're trying to pin the crime on him. I've already told this to her. Kinda weird that the dialogue option is still there, despite me having finished the quest, but okay. So, Nihl Xander is apparently completely gone. What was that quest even for? I mean, I didn't learn anything. That was... dare I say it? That was an utter waste of time. As I'm trying to look for Ravel, and this Xander guy just distracted me with this nonsense, and I don't see how it was useful in any way, so, yeah. Thanks, I guess. Okay, so finding a tombstone for the Crier of Essonon. A place where I can carve a name. Would this be it? I'd like to bury a name. He nods, then unfolds his small hand from where it is cradled on his side. It looks atrophied. It is the size of a child's hand. Costs Jink to bury a name. 3 coppers here. Quentin? Essonon?
Updated my journal.
The coppers fall into Death of Name's hand, and he tucks his arm back to his side. His eyes, now suddenly alive, roll to the back of his head, then snap forward and begin scanning the monolith and walls of the memorial area. He catches sight of a spot on the wall, and he quickly scuttles over to it, hunches down, and begins to chip at the wall. He stops a few moments later, hops up, then returns to you. Buried. The word has a finality about it that makes you uncomfortable. Huh. Well, maybe you could look for a name. Adan? Not dead yet, that name is. Not buried here. Not time, not time. Okay, how about Deonara? His eyes roll to the back of his head, then pop back. And again, buried. Chiseled into the black stone in tiny cramped writing is the name you requested. It is almost lost beneath the sea of names around it. Well, I guess we did what we were supposed to here. Now I just gotta... Oh, it just disappeared from the journal. I guess I don't have to go back to the quest giver. I can just This is the quest. Ecco. May I ask why you can't communicate? She sighs softly and nods. I mean, I've got the fiend's tongue. So logically, she can't talk, and I've got the item that gives people the ability to talk. So why can't I just give it to her?
Updated my journal.
Oh. Well, Delora is... Yeah, she has opened up now that I've gotten the keys to her heart back to her. Okay. Yes, her name is Ecco. Her voice, and in fact her every means of communication, was stolen and then destroyed. Ecco's words once wooed away the paramour of the godling Paramisha. Paramisha, in a jealous rage, tore away Ecco's voice, sealed it within a crystal vial, and hurled it into a Megogalam Draga's maw. Ecco's voice is forever lost to her. Only another, new voice could return to her the ability to communicate once more. I know this because I spoke to Paramisha's paramour myself once. Another new voice. Well, surely the item I have that I've been carrying for a few episodes now. And now I get this option. Okay. Well, I guess I'm getting somewhere finally. Was your voice stolen?
Updated my journal.
She nods vigorously, clasping her hands together and smiling at you. Do you know of any way to get your voice back, such as this? She shakes her head, her face wrought with frustration. She suddenly looks at you pleadingly, as if expecting an answer. I swear I'll look for a way to return your voice. In fact, I've already found it, I think. Ecco nods to you slowly, smiling at you with eyes full of gratitude.
Updated my journal.
Well? I've gotten this fiend's tongue for you, yes? Okay, we're making some fucking progress finally. She raises her eyebrow and gives you a skeptical look. I'm told that should you place it in your mouth, you'll regain the ability to communicate. She nods and takes the bottle from you. She gingerly picks out the severed tongue from the briny solution, and after staring at it for a moment in disgust, places it into her mouth. I mean, I don't blame her. Suddenly, her eyes widen, and there is a burst of reddish light from between her lips. Are you alright? Ecco opens her mouth, closes it, then opens it once more, and speaks. I can speak again. Oh joy! I damn thee to the darkest of pits, thou stench-ridden worm! Kneel before me in supplication, insect! Ooh, oh dear, there's gotta be some sort of residue of the fiend, huh? Yikes! Huh? Ecco yelps and covers her mouth with both hands. Her eyes are wide with panic. I mean, the fiend's tongue, you know, the name kind of gives it away, if you ask me.
Journal.
She slowly takes her hands away from her mouth, nodding. It seems I must devour thy frail shell and consign thy soul to the abyss for all eternity. Thou shalt serve in my battle thrall till the plains grind to a halt. Thou art mine, mine, mine. Ecco shuts her mouth again, and begins to softly, quietly weep. Try using these Diva's tears, they should soothe the tongue's cursing. Okay, I guess I already picked up all the necessary items, which is convenient. Then again, I have sort of, you know, gone running around picking up pretty much everything I could get my hands on. I lost some things on the way, such as my own intestines, but that's to be expected, you know?
Updated my journal.
30k XP for that. Oh, this is real progress, isn't it? She nods, smiling, and takes the vial from you. Ecco places a few of the sparkling blue drops onto her tongue. I believe the tears are working. Yes, they are. I can speak in my own voice once more. Oh, how I thank you. Ecco squeezes your hand and bows her head gratefully, her eyes swelling with tears of joy. It was my pleasure to help. Farewell. That's it? Cool. Are you sure you can't tell me anything important now that you speak? Ecco waves pleasantly to you as you approach her. Greetings, sir, and well met once more. I guess the soothing of the tears just works permanently, which is great, obviously. Well, let's start off with the usual stuff. What are you doing here? I am a student here, as are all the prostitutes. We seek to better learn the art of language in order to stimulate the minds, to heighten our awareness of ourselves and others, and to create new ways of experiencing another person. She pauses, lost in thought. Well, I've been without the ability to speak for so long. Most patrons come to me seeking someone to listen, someone attentive and capable of understanding them that they could speak to, free of interruption and the like. Now that I can't speak once more, I wonder if the time has come for me to move on, leave the brothel and become a sensate. Interesting. But I'll ask you something else. Tell me about this place. What's your take on it? The brothel is a school of sorts where young women, the prostitutes, she gives a wry smile, study the art of language and its subtleties, as our Mistress Grace might say, generally en route to becoming sensates. The brothel runs on the donations of its many patrons, who come here seeking something more than base physical pleasure in the company of a woman. Right. Nothing new there. But what about Ravel? Please tell me you know some super secret way to get to Ravel. Of course. It would have been whoever locked up Ravel. Lady of Pain. Whoever locked up Ravel knew that you know, and because of that cursed you to not speak, right? I have no idea why they wouldn't just kill you or anything like that, but I guess we'll learn that in the future. Ecco nods and lowers her voice. In fact, I do. Not only does she exist, she has children. I've just had the craziest thought. The Lim-Lims are her children. That's the reason why I can buy a Lim-Lim and carry it with me. That's the reason why I can ask Marissa to turn it into stone, because somehow I need a stone Lim-Lim to get to Ravel. If this ends up being true, I will be so amazed. I don't know. This could be complete nonsense. But I'm trying to think of all the items that I've picked up along the way, you know. All of them sooner or later find some sort of a use, you know? All the unique items are for something. This is an RPG. This is a video game. That's what items are for, generally. It's for a quest. And right now, I've sort of used up 2 of my items, which I've been carrying around for at least a couple of episodes, certainly, at this point. So I don't know why I thought of the Lim-Lims at all. I haven't seen them in like a long time. I guess I saw them when I went to the to find that the one guy that was hidden away in the building somewhere. But no, the Lim-Lims can't be her children. What the fuck is that thought? Okay, she what?
Updated my journal.
One of them is here at times. Kesai-Serris. She is a child of Ravel's, though she is loath to accept the fact. Who could blame her? She pauses for a moment, thinking. I have never gotten her to admit it, though I am sure it is true. Kesai-Serris, huh? Interesting. That is fascinating. So, Ecco, you've definitely helped me more than anyone else has. I had to fetch that exotic chocolate for Quell, and the only thing that he told me is that I should go here for help. Well, thank you so much. I couldn't have done it without you, Quell. Nenny Nine Eyes. Hang on, where is she used to walk around here somewhere. Kesai-Serris. Where did I... There she is. Hello there. Kesai-Serris smiles warmly as you draw near her, pushing a wavy lock of hair away from her bright crimson eyes. Well, greetings once again. Something I can do for you, huh? Are you Ravel's daughter? Kesai suddenly bares her teeth, her eyes narrowing to slits of blazing crimson. What? Where'd you hear such a thing? It's just a rumor that's going around, you know, the local gossip told me.
Updated my journal.
Ridiculous. I think I'd know if that wicked hag was my own mother. Now stop bothering me about it. Well, who is your mother then? I don't know, alright. My father raised me. I never knew her. But do I look like a night hag to you? I don't know what the right answer is here. Well, there's the skin and the eyes, and maybe the teeth too. Kesai-Serris glares at you, her eyes blazing. Perhaps we'll speak later, but I'm no longer in the mood. Farewell. Well, honestly, that was a pretty poor reply on my part. Let's try that again. Just a rumor. Who is your mother? No, you don't look like a night hag. Okay, so she says the same thing either way. Grace, can we talk in private? And by in private, I mean in this room, in front of Kesai-Serris and everyone else.
Yes?
Doesn't seem like she has a special option for anything here. Okay. Should we tell her that it was Ecco who told us, or should we go speak with Ecco again first? I guess we'll do it later. Nope. Okay. I guess we'll betray Ecco. You know, Ecco just recently got her tongue back. Well, a tongue back. And now she's all excited, so she talks shit about people, you know? Oh. So that's just the same... If you don't mind my asking, what are you? Have I not asked this before? Kesai shakes her head. What, can't you tell? She draws herself up, thrusting her ample bosom towards you. A woman! She raises an eyebrow. I can see my answer doesn't please you. I'm plain touched, actually, like your friend here. Kesai indicates a nod. That's all you need to know. But listen, Ravel. Okay. Well, I guess I'm stuck again, because, I'm supposed to prove to her that she is Ravel's daughter. I'll have to find a way to prove it. Cool. I'm sure that'll be a piece of cake. I heard that Kesai-Serris is Ravel's daughter. Is that true? Yeah, okay. So my plan is just to walk around and tell everyone.
Updated my journal.
I do not know. But I, for one, would not be surprised. For Hera's sake, look at the girl. Ask Juliette, though. The two of them were once friends, before Montague came along. Yeah, of course, Juliette and Montague. How could I forget? Juliette is... Where exactly is she? She is definitely here, right? I know that Montague is at the Civic Fest Hall, so I guess I could go talk to him, too. Ah, there you are. You see Juliette looking as miserable as ever. She barely acknowledges your presence, looking your way only free before staring off into space once more. I had some questions. Kesai-Serris, Ravel's daughter. Ring a bell? Juliette exhales a long and forlorn sigh. You realize she's not even really looking at you. Hello? Did you hear me? Oh, I was not truly listening. My apologies. But certainly thou hast not come to simply deliver a litany of questions on my life of tedium and my tedious doings. I have, actually. Kesai-Serris. Okay. I guess I'll continue with this line of questioning. Is your life so tedious? Haven't we done this before? Once? Alas, it is. She sighs, closing her eyes and massaging her temples. Dreadfully boring. Well, can I make it less boring for you, my lady? No, no. It's kind of thee to offer, though. I am already with a man, sir, and I do love him dearly. It is just that I wish... She taps her finger against her chin. Something more of our liaison. We've spoken of this before, but I don't recall getting a quest from you. So, Right, she's so annoyed by how smoothly all of this is going. That's a really stupid complaint, but alright. I think I've... Yeah. I think I've gone through all of this before. That's why I'm not even reading it out loud, because I'm pretty sure I have, right? I'm gonna tell her that she should relish what she has, and then... Some element of danger? Okay, what do we recommend here? Why don't you make up some fake love letters from a hidden affair? Juliette's eyes brighten. Excellent notion, most excellent. She suddenly frowns. But he knows my handwriting. Will thou write some for me? Sure. Except I don't have the option. I can find you some love letters, though. I do have a love letter. Well, that is... I hope I still have it. Oh, wouldst thou? Excellent. When thou dost find some, please give them to my love Montague. He may be found within the Civic Fest Hall. As for the letters, please try Scofflaw Pen. He runs a print shop in the lower ward. I thank thee.
Updated my journal.
Hang on, I was pretty sure I had a love letter on me. Somewhere. Well, one of my characters did anyway. But, I guess we will go see Scofflaw Pen and see what he has to say about all this. This is ridiculous. This is like a classic quest structure where you need something from someone, and they're only willing to give it to you if you do something else for them, and then you just get into this infinite chain of errands and fetch quests for all sorts of people. And it's, you know, that's how a lot of quests work. I'm not complaining about that. I just think that in this case it's a bit too obvious, too on the nose.
Done.
It's a good thing that the shops are open at night in this game. Scofflaw Pen. I was wondering about your purpose in this game, because you always just throw me out of the shop. Teleport me out of the shop, actually. So, I'd like you to print up a love letter for me. A love letter, eh? Fine, it'll cost you though. Let's call it, 100 coins. You look desperate for this. Honestly, money doesn't even matter to me at this point. He takes your money, thinks for a moment, and selects a perfumed sheet of paper from a drawer in the desk. He scribbles a few vacuous, love-struck lines on it in a flowery, elegant script. This will do, I'm sure. Oh, I can't wait to read it. Hopefully I can. Love letter. I cannot read this? God damn it. Well, now I'm pissed.
Done.
I was really looking forward to that. Wherefore art thou, Montague? I know he used to be somewhere around here. Just, maybe up there. Nope. That's just Kesai. Oh, he is here. Okay, okay. Now there's a whole crowd. With my party just walking in like that. This young man still seems troubled. He greets you as you approach. Once more I extend to thee my greetings. There is something thou wished of me. Let's speak about Juliette. Oh, he gives you a puzzled, slightly suspicious look. I overheard her speaking at the brothel. She's having an affair, you know. Thou speak falsely. I would have thee present me proof before I took thy claim as true. I found these letters. Read them. He takes the letters and reads them over. Alas, 'tis true. She has found another who loves her passionately. Ah, heartache is a sensate's fate, I think. I shall move on to another love and let this other suitor have her, considering the passion of his words. Well, that wasn't really the point of this. This was all a ruse, if you can believe it. Eh? What is this thou speak of? Yeah, she's trying to trick you into being more passionate. And why did she simply not say something? That's just not the sort of person she is, I guess. I don't think it really occurred to her. Apparently not. So, what should be done? Turnabout is fair play? I say ignore the chit. Act distant and unconcerned. That'll spice things up considerably. Truly. Trust me, kid. Start ignoring her, create some friction, leave them wondering, and they'll be clawing all over to discover what the matter is. Right, Chief? I'm not the expert here. You are, Mort. But sure, if you say it. She'll think something's wrong, and for once, he'll be playing the game rather than being the target. Smart. Hi, I like the sound of that very much. Well, good luck. I hope it works out for you. And a farewell to thee as well, sir. Now I have some things to attend to. Should we meet again, we might speak more of the matter. Really? Is he teasing a continuation of this story then? Interesting, I thought that would end there. But the real ending that I care about right now is actually talking to Juliette.
Done.
At least she keeps hanging out in the same spot. Well, anything yet? Montague seemed disinterested. I recall him saying he was bored with things in any case. Not really. I gave him the letters, but could gauge no reaction. I suggest you speak with him yourself sometime.
Updated my journal.
Juliette grits her teeth in frustration. Oh, how enormously frustrating. I shall have to try something else then. Why don't you just fucking talk to him? Stop making me an errand boy and just talk to the guy. You ought to try discussing the relationship openly before concocting any more of your schemes. Juliette nods. All right. 'Tis true enough, yes. I thank thee. Okay, now I've got some questions. Kesai-Serris, Ravel's daughter. Is that true? Ravel? I thought I might have heard that name before. I know not the truth of it, but I have heard such a rumor. Thou may wish to ask Kimasxi Addertongue that very same question. They are half-sisters, thou see. Really? That's interesting. I thought they were kind of similar. In some ways. Okay, so now...
my skills have increased.
Now, they all send me... keep sending me... hang on. I'm confused. Why isn't there a plus sign here? There should be a plus sign if my characters have leveled up. Anyway, yeah, they all keep sending me to each other, so this is getting more and more complex.
I'm gone.
But not sure what Kimasxi will want. It will probably be something really hard because she doesn't like me. At all. Oh, it's you again. Just can't get enough of me, huh? Yes, I've got some questions. Apparently you're Kesai-Serris' half-sister, is that true? Yes, I'm related to that chubby, mewling, hook-nosed daydreamer. Same father, different mothers. So? Well, I was hoping you could help me find out if Kesai is really Ravel's daughter.
Updated my journal.
Kimasxi frowns at you. Normally I'd loathe to help you like this, but I have a feeling it would upset that flirting, preening doxy good and well. Tell her to ask our father. He's a powerful Cambion, so she ought to be able to call him right there and then and there. That'll get you your answer. A Cambion, huh? Yes, Cambion. Didn't you hear me the first time? Ears all stopped up with the last of your brains running out of them? I'm asking what a Cambion is. I have a vague idea of that being some sort of lesser demon, I think. My, you're clueless. She shakes her head sadly, tutting all the while. A half-fiend, Burke. Sort of like you, but you're half-dung. Wow, sick burn. Not really. I think. You smell it at any rate. Let's not say that. She will be even less willing to help us. Another question. Do you know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? What would I know about her? I look like a scholar or something to you? Go ask someone more learned. Or Eve's. She'll probably have at least one story about her in that pile of tales she carries about in her bone box. Oh, and squat on a halberd while you're at it. Nice knowing you, I suppose. Hang on, wasn't she in this room? Seriously though, where is she? Oh no. Oh, she's here now. Okay. For some reason. I talked to Kimasxi. She told me she's your half-sister and that Ravel's your mother. Kesai snarls, her eyes blazing with malice. That... Hell's how I loathe that woman. Why would you even believe that sort of tripe? Well, she says that you deny it, and in fact may not even know it, but it's true, apparently. She said you could ask your father, that he would tell you.
Updated my journal.
Kesai stares at you silently for a time. Give me a moment. She turns from you and begins to mutter softly. The air seems to shimmer around her slightly and fills with a coppery smell like warm blood. I will strain my ears to try to overhear what she's saying. You lean towards Kesai, attempting to hear what she's muttering. Hogazanazel. Hogazananel, banished prince of Ithag, marquis of the bloody shadow, my father, hear me, for I call upon you. Yes, beloved father, it is I, Kesai-Serris. I would bid you answer me one question, a question I've asked you time and again. Yes, beloved father, I cannot bear to have another ask me and not know myself. You must tell me. I have asked for nothing save this. Tell me, I beg of you. Yes, beloved father. I understand. I thank you. Farewell. Oh, so she can just phone him like that? I thought he would actually have to physically appear and sort of talk to us. Well, what did he have to say? Kesai remains turned away from you for a moment before finally coming to face you. I did not want to believe that wicked hag may have been my mother. I have lived long. I do not appear to age and have disturbing dreams sometimes. She shudders. But still, I do not wish to be the inheritor of the evil she caused, nor draw the lady's gaze as my mother did. Such evil things she did. Well, what do you know of her, then? I heard she would pose impossible riddles to people, riddles she could answer but no one else could. She would devour the person if they answered incorrectly, or leave them dangling in her horrifying gardens as examples to all. Those few who somehow escaped also she tormented in their dreams, riding them like steeds, breaking their wills and hurling their souls into the colorless oblivion of the grey waste. I mean, I've heard that she has done some fucked up shit. I think this is the first time that I'm seeing so many specific things. I knew that about the riddles, right? Hurling their souls into the colorless oblivion of the grey waste. Do go on. Her magic was said to be beyond anything most had ever seen. It was imagination woven from nightmare and given substance. Stone and solid shapes bent to her will like soft clay. The laws of the plains would bend beneath her feet, and from nothing she could weave illusion, and from illusion weave realities that could horrify and kill and confound. She was a mistress of all the dark arts, mistress and master of them all. She hounded a governor that dared quote sigil law to her with shadows that devoured him, all but his tongue, his fingers, and the flesh of his face. I'm trying to think if I might know that person, but not really. She turned mercy killers inside out and shattered buildings of those who displeased her. Terrible, terrible powers were at her command. She changed her shape like water, and would use it to destroy some for amusement, and to steal knowledge from others. She was a monster like all that has been spawned from the grey waste. In the end, she threatened to open the cage and let the fury of the plains come rolling in like a wave. Fortunately, she did not succeed. She existed solely to cause malice. I do not know if she is dead, but I know now that she was my mother. Kesai's shoulders slump, and her head hangs down. Oh, that I had tears so that I could weep with sorrow. I mean, it's crazy to learn of something like that, I can imagine. I'll try and comfort her. She suddenly falls into your arms, shuddering as if she were racked with sobs. For a time, Kesai simply stands there, clinging to you. But then she pushes away. Thank you, but I'll be fine. I just need some time to think about it, that's all. Well, I hate to ask this now, but I need you to give me a piece of yourself. She looks alarmed. Pardon? The portal key to Ravel's maze is a piece of her, and you are of her blood. It is close enough. Kesai gasps. You intend to seek her out? Her surprise quickly changes to an expression of wariness. What would you need of me? Well, what else could it be? Your blood, of course. That's how we do. That's how we do things in this game. Only a drop or two, I'm sure. She nods. But do you have some way to carry it? A piece of cloth, like a handkerchief or something, you know? I guess I don't. Kesai sighs, looking around. I'm sure there's one in the brothel somewhere. Bring it here when you find it, all right? I'll give you the blood then.
Updated my
I think
journal.
there are handkerchiefs all around the brothel, right? Well, maybe not here. Okay, that was a crazy revelation for her. But more importantly, for us, it seems like we might finally have a way to progress the main quest and get to know Ravel. Well, if we can find her first. There we go, that's a handkerchief. I'm wondering if I should do some side stuff before, but honestly, I don't see anything too important. I mean, this is intriguing, so I have no idea how to find this Radine though, so no idea. And I'm not really interested in returning the lucky knife. I've said before that I want to do sort of... I want to try to do all the side stuff in this game, which is what I try to do when I play a game. But I'm not like one of those people who have to complete it to 100%. And this quest honestly sounds quite unimportant, and more importantly, I just don't care about coming back to the catacombs. I don't care for the idea. I feel like I've been there too much already. I have that handkerchief.
Updated my journal.
Kesai takes the handkerchief and gingerly pricks the tip of her finger on one of her fangs. After letting several drops of blood soak into the cloth, she returns it to you. You're placing yourself in grave danger, you know. Even if the stories of my mother are greatly exaggerated, she's horribly powerful and completely evil. Good luck. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I feel stronger.
And now we feel stronger. 1 characteristic point. Ooh. What should I do this time? I mean... more dialogue options. I love the idea of more dialogue options. I possess genius level intelligence, but is that enough? It's not. I'll take it. And as for the con... Whoops. There we go. Some more points, alright. And I think that wraps up today's episode. So it seems to me like next episode we will finally...
I'm gone.
Head to Ravel. If we can. If we can find the place we should go. Because, I still need to find the place where the portal opens, right? Or do I just open the portal and, do I go to the player's maze or something and try to find her from there? Could that be how it works? I'm honestly not sure, so that is something that I will have to figure out before then. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to you joining me in the next one. Bye.